The difference between ordinary thought current and Kundalini current is ordinary thought current may not raise you to the higher level. Kundalini thought current always raises you to the highest level. Understand? There are many thought currents. Does not mean all of them have to raise you high. But the thought currents which raises you to the highest, that is what I call Kundalini thought current. It is not necessary all your thought currents need to be towards the highest purpose, but the thought currents which leads you towards your highest purpose is Kundalini thought current. The first Kundalini thought current today I wanted to share with you all. Listen carefully. Earlier, the thought current I shared with you all. You are your intention to be. All other physiological, neurological, psychological ups and downs are not you. Now, listen to this thought current. You are your intention to be, and the space in which all the physiological, neurological, psychological ups and downs happens is you. Listen. When I say all the physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs are not you, I taught you what all is not you. Now when I say the space in which the physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs are happening is you, I mean I am giving you the thought current of how to create you. First I made you understand what is not you. Now I am giving you the understanding what is you. Listen carefully. Physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs are not you. Then why are they happening in your space? To make your intention into reality. Please understand. All waiting period is training period. I'll give you some more examples, then you will understand the today's thought current. The earlier thought current I told you what is not you. Physiological, neurological, psychological ups and downs are not you. Is Advaita. But the space where the physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs are happening in you, is Shuddhadvaita. Listen carefully. Physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs are not you. Then why are they being perceived by you? Why is it happening in your place, in your home? If somebody is not you, why are they living in your home? Understand, your intention, the God particle in you, for thousands of reasons, forgot its original source. It is from Sadha Shiva. It is just a small particle flying from Sadha Shiva. The particle need to remember, hey, I am Sadha Shiva. Reminding the particle is a responsibility of Sadha Shiva. All the physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs are not you, but the space in which they are happening is you, because all of them remind you your source. All of them remind you to get back to your source. That is the only solution. Understand? One beauty of this universe is it will not let you rest till you rest in Sadha Shiva. It will not let you rest. Run anywhere you want. I am not just the head of the Sangha. I am head of the Asanga and Sasanga. Understand? Sangha is the beautiful surgery theatre where I conduct the spiritual surgeries with anesthesia of my love and care. World is the place where the anesthesia is done without, surgeries are done without anesthesia. Listen carefully. It's very important to understand what is not you and what is you. I am not saying even now your physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs are you. No. The space where that is happening is you. Your guests are not you, but the space where they are staying is you. This revelation, this thought current is very important for you to create yourself as you want. First of all, you should know what is you and what is not you, so that you know what is you, which is the source material. Now, the today's thought current will teach you how to make your source material into your life. You are not your physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs, but you are the space where all this is happening. It means you do not need to try to move them away from your life. You just need to understand all of them may not be you, but happening to remind you your source. So, you will not be constantly hating what is happening around you. You will not be constantly hating yourself. Half of the time you spend in depression, just because the one moment you are out of depression, you try to blame half part of your life. That is only accusing half of you, which will put you again back into depression. In one in 24 hours, almost 20 hours, you are enjoying your physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs as you. Suddenly, just because few minutes you remembered, Swamiji said, my psychological, physiological, neurological ups and downs are not me. And you remembered, and immediately you start cursing, accusing, abusing the 20 hours of your great companion. And he is not going to keep quiet. He is going to take revenge on you. He is going to come back with all his weapons and just to break your thought current that you are not your physiological, psychological, neurological thought current, and he will even break your relationship with the fellow who is teaching you all these things. Now that is the way most of you move away from Guru. You think, no, maybe he has some vested interest teaching all this. So listen, many times the parts of you which you try to hate, discard, forget, suppress, remove from your life comes back with vengeance, tries to destabilize you. That is why this understanding, this thought current is too important. Your physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs are not you. Means, whether you feel sexually aroused or frightened and shrinking, are filled with the excitement of that future victory, are shaken by the fear of future failure, all these are not you, but the material space, stage on which all this dance is performed, that stage is you. The muscles on which this memory dances is you. The biology on which this biomemory jumps is you. Then you should know, why are you allowing this stupid biomemory and stupid muscle memory in your biology and your muscles? Because your God particle need to strongly remember it is not particle, it is God. God particle is all the time try to be particle. It need to know you are God, not particle. Understand the stage, the space where the neurological, physiological, psychological ups and downs happen. The stage, the space is you. Purpose is to remind your space of God. Please listen. You are not God particle, you are God. You are not Aham, but you are Sadha Shivoham. Understand? Knowing this thought current is opening your inner guru to yourself. Then even getting terrorized by the fear of death, or aroused with a sex or desire, excited about the future success, frightened about the future failure, all this also you will start seeing, why am I allowing this to happen in my muscles, in my biology? You will understand every change, every physiological, psychological, neurological ups and down comes with a great message. Tattvamasi, you are that. Tattvamasi, you are that. Tattvamasi, you are that. This is what I call perpetual completion. Sahaja Samadhi. My physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs are not me, but the muscles and biology in which all these are happening is me. So, why am I allowing all this to happen in me? Because they come with a message, I am that. They come with the message, you are that. They come with the message, I am God, not particle. Let this become your subject for Vakyartha Sadas, cherishing, thinking, feeling, internalizing, internalizing. You will see even a small needle piercing your body by mistake, or you go on getting into a fight unnecessarily. Everything leads to this one reminder, Sadha Shivoham, Sada Shivoham, Sada Shivoham, Sada Shivoham. The moment you start remembering, you may not need the reminders. The moment you wake up, you may not need the alarm clock. So, the moment you remember Sada Shivoham, the physiological, neurological, psychological ups and downs will automatically stop, even if you don't do anything to stop them. Because they served their purpose. They finished their job. Every fear stroke comes with a message. Remember you. Every desire comes with a message. Get back to you. Internalizing this thought current will put you in perpetual completion, Sahaja Samadhi. Because every distraction is just a reminder to your source. Because it is a reminder to put you in your source, they are no more a distraction. They are no more a distraction. They are no more a distraction. If you know why I allow this physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs happening in me, the why answers everything. The why answers everything. Knowing your physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs are not you is Advaita. Knowing the space in which all these ups and downs are happening is you is Shuddha Advaita. Because only if you know, if it is not me, why am I letting it happen in me? Because it reminds you about you. Only then you will understand you have only two options. Either be Sadha Shiva or be Aham. When you are Aham, means you, who are all hounding you, you know. How many eagles are trying to catch you? How many ghosts try to possess you? How many aggressors try to enter into you? When you are Sadha Shiva, all this aggressions, ghosts, eagles, everything will lose power over you. All the physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs are just to remind you your original state, Sada Shivoham. Internalize this understanding. Internalize this truth. Work on this thought current.